Aaron Taylor, the real estate guy.
Welcome to Real Estate Live with the Real Estate Guys, Aaron and Jacob Taylor.
We're keeping it real, we're keeping it current, and we're keeping it fun.
Las Vegas' #1 real estate show.
Talk to Aaron Taylor.
Call 310-MOVE.
Talk to Aaron Taylor.
310-MOVE. The real estate guy.
We're here today to apply.
You know what this is? You know what this? This is our opening.
Andy Griffith.
Yes! Andy Griffith show. Ron Howard walking with his fishing pole on the street. Hey,
Yeah, by the creek.
by the creek.
Down by the
Good morning, everybody. Aaron Taylor, the real estate guy here. By myself, well, not by myself, but Jacob Taylor texts me in the middle of the night, and Jacob says, Dad, I'm up with the baby. Can't make it today. Can you bail me out? You have a guest. I said, yeah, take it off. No problem. What do you think about that?
I think it's amazing that he's up with the baby.
He's up with the baby. So we have a special guest today, the Just One Project, Cynthia Lewis and Brooke.
Neubauer.
Oh no, you're not supposed to do that.
Yeah,
you're supposed
Neubauer.
to
No, I
text
didn't want to mess it up.
We were going to give you 3 guesses and make you donate every time you butchered it.
Oh.
Dang it.
Sorry.
Opportunity wasted.
Okay, say your name.
Brooke Neubauer.
Neubauer and
Cynthia Lewis.
Cynthia Lewis from Just One Project. So we're going to talk to them a little bit. Let's get right to our sponsors and thank them. We have Neo Home Loans, Sheila Merrill. Thank you for sponsoring the show.
Sheila.
Thank you, Sheila.
Thank you, Sheila.
Yeah. Fidelity Title.
Ooh.
Yes,
good
we love
one.
them all across the United States. You know, Bill Foley owns Fidelity Title.
Oh, that's right.
That owns
yes.
the Knights.
Yes.
Yes. And, of course, our cheers, Grape Street Cafe.
Oh,
Sometimes
we
you
just
wanna
talked
go
about
where
Grape
it
Street.
You love Grape Street?
I'm an OG Grape Streeter, though, from
You have
like
to.
2005.
It has the best part. Well, you were a Grapevine. That's how far you go back.
No, that
On
was
Sahara.
That was.
Yeah. That's
It was called
cool.
Grapevine.
Yep.
Oh, I never went to Sahara.
Then he went from Sahara to
Lake Mead.
DTS.
No. It was Lake Mead. Then it was DTS. I'm talking OG.
Or Lake Mead.
Grape
It was
Street,
called
yes.
Grapevine. Yeah.
Grape Street.
Grape Street. Then it turned to Grapevine when they sold.
Yes.
See all the useless information
All right,
that I'm
that's-
carrying around?
I know. Same.
And we have, of course, Bart Sloan here. Bart, you want to just yell? Go ahead.
Hey, how's it going?
Bart, you'll hear
Bart's in the
Bart a
house.
little later. And, of course, Keone and Jude, our podcast people, are here filming us. Hi, Keone. We love Keone, by the way.
Cutie pie.
Yeah, she is cute. So we got all the vendors out of the way. We thanked everybody. That's great. So let's just get right to it. The Just One Project. I met you guys through a land sale that we had. I was listing Ruben and Naya, Mariana's land. And it was 4 acres. And that's how I met you guys, by selling the land to you for your nonprofit. And we formed this great relationship.
That was a dream come true.
I can't hear you. What?
That was a dream come true.
It was. It was amazing. I mean, people were crying. We were all in the room. Just making that happen was probably something special, right? You guys got to be
magical.
really proud of
Like,
yourself
literally,
for
yeah.
making that happen. So that's how I met you guys. But let's start off by introduction. Why don't we just tell us a little bit yourself first, Brooke, and how you came up with the foundation, and then I'll let you introduce your sidekick.
Sure. So born and raised, moved here when I was 2, so I consider myself born and raised in Las Vegas, but mom of 4 children, so I love wearing that hat. And when I don't wear that hat, I am the CEO and founder of the Just One Project. And in 2014, I had my Grinch moment, as she says, where I did my first charitable thing and my heart grew 10 times. That's what she says. And I literally just fell in love with giving back. I fell in love with getting involved in the community. And it was just through doing all of those projects that I thought that there were some great opportunities to bring other people that felt like me, that just needed to be invited to go and do something and make a difference, and then they would want to come out and help us move the needle and be the change, right? And so then this lovely lady and I became friends way before that, but she always had this she was one of those people that I looked up to, admired, that was always doing stuff for others. I'd be like, let's go to lunch. She'd be like, I have to do a volunteering shift before. And I was like, what are you doing there? Hurry up and get to lunch. And so it was really amazing how just the universe brings you exactly where you're supposed to be. And then.
And who is she?
Well, my best friend of 22
They
years
can't.
now.
They
22
can't hear
years.
your sign language.
It's okay. I talk with my hands a lot. So
Okay.
it is what it is.
I'm going to hold her mouth shut here soon, and then we're going to make you interpret what she's saying with her
You ever
hands.
play charades?
So introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Cynthia Lewis, and I met Brooke 22 years ago when our oldest kiddos were teeny tiny babies at a Mommy and Me playgroup.
So we were 5, basically, is what
We
you're
were,
saying.
yeah, exactly.
And what's your position, Cynthia?
Well, my title is Special Projects Manager.
Okay.
And basically, it just means I can do anything.
And
basically
she
when I-
does everything.
Right. Basically, when I go there, you are. You
Yeah.
do
She
everything.
is. She's the house mom, basically.
Like
you know
you're
what a
the
house
Scottie
mom is?
Pippen of Michael Jordan.
Oh,
And Michael wouldn't win those championships without Scotty.
She used
yes.
to call me her Girl Friday.
I'll tell you what, when she's not at work, I don't even want to be there half the time. Seriously. Like when
Because
I
you're like stepping on her toes, right?
Well,
let her go.
No, when I walk into the office and she's not in her spot, it feels weird. There's
Oh,
no
she's not
energy. It's like there's something
That's my little
missing.
spot.
Yeah.
Kind of funny. Everyone's
But-
like, "Where's your office?" I'm like, "Right."
You're
here.
right in the front.
right by the window.
Everybody
Yeah.
can see you.
I love being in the front. Like I love seeing the comings and the goings. I love being able to be an interpreter when somebody from the warehouse is like, "Oh my gosh, I need a Spanish speaker." I'm right there. Like I'm very accessible. Everyone can come to me. Hey, I need a battery. Hey, I need
I need
help with
20
this.
deliveries made.
yeah.
So let's tell people, because there's a lot of listeners right now and people are wondering, okay, well, what is this place? What do you do?
Yeah.
So what is the Just One Project? What do you actually do?
So the Just One Project, I founded in 2014, really just to connect the community through giving back, just volunteerism. And we did that for many years. And it was during that we got into fighting food insecurity with pop up and give mobile distributions, because we had such an army of volunteers that we thought, what could we do with our volunteers to really move the needle and really help with like a basic need and necessity in our community, which then led us to food insecurity. We got this amazing gift of $193,000 in 2018 to open up a senior focused food pantry. And we knew that we wanted, and we had no idea what the hell we were doing, by the way, like no idea. And we did it, and it was amazing. And but now fast forward 5 years from just learning how to be an operational business, we now
It's been 7 years, babe.
has it
Yeah.
7 years.
7.
I did just say we were 5 years old too, but 7 years ago, geez, that's been a long time.
I know,
And you
time
look the
flies.
same, by the way. So 7 years ago, we've been doing this business for 7 years, and what we've evolved into is a organization that fights food insecurity in 2 ways. One, which is Food for All programs, which is Hunger Today. If somebody is hungry right now today, we have 8 food programs that are designed to create access and to remove barriers and to get people food today. Then we have our Community Connect program, which is our second pillar, and that was designed to fight food insecurity tomorrow. So that we're not just putting a Band-Aid on the free food system or food insecurity. We're actually able to go in with wraparound services, with social services, with resource navigation, and really help people create a plan towards self-sustainability so that they're not food insecure in 12 months or 6 months. So if somebody's underemployed, we help them find a better job. If somebody wants to be employed, but they can't be employed because they need childcare, we're able to help them with their childcare, then help place them into a job with our case management. If somebody is struggling to pay their utilities, we're able to help them with that. There are so many instances that people will have one small little hiccup, something happens to their car, or they have a medical cost, something, and it just literally wipes them out. And then now they're on this downward spiral, which then can ultimately end up in homelessness. It's incredibly challenging what our hungry neighbors go through. And we have spent the last 7 years really unknowingly, by just following the trends of what our business was becoming and listening to our clients and just learning as we've grown what gaps we needed to fill in the community. And so that's who we are today. And it's interesting because for the past, I would say 5 years before the 7 years, people would come up to us and they'd be like, why are you not staying in your lane? You're just food. And it's like, we're an infancy. We're a business in our infancy. We don't know who the heck we are yet.
Right.
So it was also kind of
And
interesting.
food's just the start.
Of course.
Exactly. It's the welcoming mat.
Right.
But it's interesting to hear the point of view from somebody who isn't in that business or in this office with us, that just, I'm assigning you, you are this. Don't grow, don't change, don't move. So it's been a very unique, I think I'm sure you can agree, but we've learned so much about business, about food insecurity, about buying groceries, like
People, grants,
crazy.
politics.
Yeah,
Everything.
just
Everything.
All the
everything.
things.
All the
We-
business
we
people you're
came
meeting,
as-
all the industries.
Everything.
Just so much that
It's-
you're involved in.
It's wild.
Yeah.
It's, yeah.
702-310-6683 to get a hold of the Just One Project, Brooke and Cynthia. 702-310-MOVE. Want to throw that number out there. Also, later on in the show, as usual, we're going to talk about what's going on in the real estate market. We're going to talk about interest rates, and we're going to have a segment, me and Bart will, about people that are buying under $450,000, how that interest rate's really affecting them, not just by raising their payments, but just throwing them out of the market by just 2% in the interest rate. So stay tuned for that. So the bottom line is you're feeding homeless people. You have a great facility right now that's off of Decatur.
Decatur and Vegas.
You have a grocery store there, which I've seen many times, that people could come in, they sign up, they have to qualify, and I know you never turn anybody away for groceries, never. And then your operation, I think you have like 50 or 60 people on staff now.
70.
How many?
70.
Oh my goodness,
Damn.
70?
Isn't that crazy?
That is insane. 70 people. I mean, it's a machine.
I just said, damn, I didn't even know we had 70.
We do.
Wow.
70
Started with
people.
4. Now we have 7.
Really, technically started with one.
Right.
This one.
No, that one.
Oh, no, but I was already there. But you
Yeah.
were the official, like, oh my gosh, we have somebody other than me.
So in its infancy, is that the right word?
Infancy.
Infancy. When you tell me about what you did, like the first thing you did, you got that money, you had Cynthia, boom. Who are we going to feed?
I think the official thing was holy SHIT.
Yeah.
What are
We're
we
like,
going to
we're-
do?
By the way,
work
they'll bleep
together.
that out too. Just so
Oh, I
if
love
you
that.
spell it, Brooke,
Of course.
it means the same thing.
Oh, that's funny. That's good to know. Well, that was a slow spell, so that was a long beat.
Yeah, they're going to be like,
That's hilarious.
It's funny because when we first, we literally had no idea what we were doing. It was just crazy amazing. But we opened up our doors, and then we were like,
We went to Walmart and we got a phone that had the answering machine on it, like back in the 80s, where you hit the button and you record.
Right.
So it was my voice because I was bilingual. So I said it in English and then I said it in Spanish. And we're to this day we're penny pinchers. So we went to Walmart because cheap prices, right? And so we had our little phone line, and then we came in and we were waiting for the phone to ring, and it wasn't ringing.
and we're like, where are the people? We opened our doors. Don't they know we're here?
they just walk in.
And what we realized is, holy cow, we got to do outreach. So we would
Yeah.
go door knocking and go talk to doctors' offices that specialized in senior
And
clients.
a grand opening, maybe. That.
And I would
Did you guys
fly
do
We
that?
weren't there yet. We didn't even know that.
Didn't
We
even, like-
we didn't learn about PR until about 2 years in.
Right, invite people. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to get into the meat and potatoes
I
of
love
things.
meat and
No
potatoes.
pun intended. That was pretty cheeky, right?
That was good.
I
Meat
like
and
that.
potatoes, you like that?
You're good.
702-310-6683. We'll be back in just a minute. Hello, everybody. Oh, here we go. Here we go again. It's a new morning. Having breakfast with a real estate guy. As you're walking your dog this morning, thank you for being here. JT is out. He is taking care of baby, so it's Aaron Taylor, the real estate guy. We have some special guests. We have Brooke and Cynthia from the Just One Project. Good morning.
Hi.
Good morning.
So we have a whole new set of listeners now, plus our current listeners, which is kind of cool.
Oh, well,
that.
welcome
So-
to all the new folks.
Yeah, all the
Yeah,
new
welcome.
folks. So, yeah, because we're like syndicated all throughout the United States. Did you know that?
Throughout the
no.
United States?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No.
Wow. How sad.
Yeah, we're not, but it sounds good,
Oh,
right?
I was going to say how
Were you
sad
getting
for the
excited? Were
listeners.
you like, oh my God, I didn't do my makeup. I didn't know. You're
No.
filming us.
I was going to say how sad for people that don't live in Las Vegas, but they get to hear us.
We do
Yeah,
hit
that part.
Las Vegas, Henderson, Mesquite, Pahrump, all the outskirts. They all
Well,
listen to us.
fantastic.
Oh.
Anyways, hey, really quick, just introduce yourself. again.
Yes.
And tell us about what you do, and then we'll go to Cynthia and do the same thing. Like we started all over, but condensed.
Happy Groundhog's Day, everybody.
Yeah.
My name is Brooke Neubauer. I'm the CEO and founder of the Just One Project. I'm also a mother of 4. That happens to be my favorite hat that I get to wear. And when I'm not wrangling my little gremlins, I am operating the Just One Project, which is, I'm biased, but I think one of the best nonprofits here in town. We focus on removing barriers, creating access to groceries and wraparound services. And my best friend of 22 years is sitting right next to me.
Yes.
And hi, I'm Cynthia Lewis. I help her out at the Just One Project a little tiny bit. And I've got 2 darn kids of my own that I freaking love.
I love that. And your fur babies.
I've got 2 4-pound chihuahuas.
Wow.
And she brings them to the office and they are whisper quiet and nobody knows that they're even there until she goes away from her desk. And then all you hear is whimpering dogs. And you're like, wait, what's going on? And they're in a bag, so you don't even see that. It's wild.
So cute.
But they're the best, well-behaved fur babies ever.
Oh, that's nice. So you guys started off by feeding senior citizens?
Yes.
Okay, so 55 and over. Is that what you consider a senior? Or is it 62 and over?
I think it's like 50, not 60. We should know this, but
Technically,
we don't.
it's 60, but
60.
Right. I always thought it was 50, Bart. 50 and over because you can get your AARP
I mean,
card.
I've been getting those
at
in the
50.
mail, and I'm like, dude, I'm not even 50 yet.
AARP. Remember when I was doing that tour for somebody and I thought that he was sent by AARP
Just to check you out.
And he wasn't. He was sent by, he was like Johnson Brothers, the liquor company. And so I was like referencing a lot of senior stuff. And then I said, you're with AARP, right? And he almost died because he was like, you've been talking to me about senior stuff because you
The
thought I
whole
was a senior.
time.
It was so embarrassing.
That's
He's
funny.
like, no, I'm the liquor guy coming to donate all the liquor for your event. It was hysterical.
Oh, my God.
This was 5 years ago. We were babies.
You know, that's almost as embarrassing as I went to go list this house. I made a listing appointment years ago. And it was like 3 or 4 days later after they called up on the phone. So I go to the guy's house with the pie and everything, and I'm talking to him, and I'm walking through the house and going over the flooring, and he goes, wow. And he's talking about his carpet, how it's changed. And then halfway through the conversation, he thought I was the carpet guy. He thought I was there to replace the carpet, not the real estate. He goes, I listed my house yesterday with somebody else.
No.
Instantly, I learned. I told all my
my
staff, I'm like, when
gosh.
someone wants to sell their house, make the appointment immediately.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Not 3 or 4 days later
No.
because he was
Take your pie
interviewing
back?
agents.
Oh,
so he thought I was the carpet guy.
Oh, that's
No.
I was so
Oh.
embarrassed because you can have your pie back. I said, no.
He
keep
was
the
like,
pie.
you're
The pie.
the friendliest, smart
Carpet
guy.
guy
He must have
ever.
been so impressed.
Oh, yeah. I was going along with it,
Yeah.
running with it.
Wow.
Anyway, so you feed a lot of senior citizens.
started with seniors.
Started
Now
with
we
seniors.
sit
Right now, tell everybody how many people and organizations do you guys feed a day, a week, a month?
So a month we do 17,000 units of service. That means whether they're in our housing program but it's mostly food because obviously food is a lot easier than housing, but 17,000 points of service monthly.
Jeez,
I know,
that's a
it's
lot.
crazy.
And our whole team came and volunteered once just to get our hands dirty and pack up in boxes and put groceries together. And it was quite the organization. I mean, your guys were on it. There was a certain way to package them, put the beans in this way, the rice in that
Yep.
way, the
Yeah.
mac in that way.
The
And
juice like this.
yeah, the juice has got to go like that.
Yeah.
The boxes. I mean, it was really a lot of hard work actually for doing that a couple hours straight.
Yeah.
It was tough.
Very organized. It's very well thought out. And actually, that number of 17,000, sadly, is kind of like a decline because when the administration changed with the new year, we saw a decline. And a lot of the Latin communities, the Hispanics, they're not coming out to get served as much because they are afraid. They're afraid to ask for help. They're afraid to come out to receive services because they're afraid it's kind
Is it
of like
because they're
a
illegal?
trap. Maybe the whole ICE thing.
Well, no, I could tell you that,
I'm just
yes,
curious,
they're
yeah.
undocumented.
Right.
But even for those neighbors that we serve that are documented, if they have a grandmother living in the home that's undocumented, they won't come. If they have a neighbor that is undocumented, they won't come. So it almost is they're being incredibly protective
Right.
of whomever their people are, whether they live with them or, they're close to them in some way.
Because
So
you guys don't care if you're from
No.
Nope.
Honduras, Mexico, Mars.
Pluto, exactly.
It don't matter. If you're hungry,
Yeah.
you're going to take you don't care about documentation, non-documentation. If you're hungry, we're going to feed you.
We
need
have
groceries.
programs. Yeah, we have programs for that where we do have, eligibility requirements. Like, yes, you must be a resident of Nevada. But we also have programs that we don't need those qualifications.
Okay.
So regardless, we can serve you.
Right.
We do delivery.
You do
We have a
delivery,
fleet.
right.
It's interesting. People they always say that we're like a logistics company because
Yeah, you seem to be that now, growing into that.
Oh,
right?
it's crazy.
You're just like almost the middle person of where everything goes. It comes through you, you package it, you deliver it where it needs to go. What I was most impressed with, and I don't know if you're still doing this, but I think you are, was we've always said this over the years, and I know people listening probably think the same thing. When you go to a convention, and I've been to many conventions
Yeah.
over the years with many corporations, and they're feeding hundreds of people, 1,000 people, these nice chicken, steak, seafood dinners. And in Vegas, 20% don't show up because
Yeah.
they went out the night before and they don't show up. So they have
Sure.
a couple hundred meals that they got to throw in the garbage.
Yeah.
Well, you guys intercept that now,
Yeah.
right? Tell me about that.
So we have the Food Rescue Alliance, which is an amazing partnership that started out with the Venetian Hotel. They invested in us starting this project that would rescue food from the Strip through their conventions. But we designed it in a way in which it was open to anybody participating. And so now Caesars, we just signed with Caesars. We're kicking off with them October 1st, which is huge and amazing. And so it's amazing how many people say, what happens to that food on the Strip? And so we're able to take it, use our volunteers to break it down, and literally within 3 hours of picking it up,
Someone's eating it.
it's distributed to either clients directly or other organizations like Vegas Stronger, Shine a Light.
Dude, don't you hate all the red tape sometimes?
Oh, that's the worst.
Oh, wait, we can't take that food because it was put in front of somebody,
Yeah.
and now we're wrapping it, but we can't give it because it'd be
What do
contaminated.
we do with red tape, Cynthia?
Yeah.
Yeah, we turn it silver.
But yet,
We cut it.
But yet the guy's in the trash can eating food out of a dumpster.
Yeah.
But yet you can't give him a steak plate with mashed potatoes and string meats that was put in front of somebody. Oh,
It wasn't
nobody's-
even put in front of anyone.
Right.
These are the ginormous catering items that they would bring out
They weren't
like on
touched
a
yet.
buffet line. So it's still in the back. They were never even brought out. It's untouched. But because it never got to get needed to get refilled on the buffet line, then it sits there, and it used to get thrown away. But now we're able to bring it back to our Food Rescue Alliance kitchen. Our volunteers break it down into family-sized takeout containers. Kind of like if you were going to order buca de beppo, you go and you get a tray of baked ziti, right?
Right.
Well, we have miso glazed salmon. We have braised short ribs. We have,
Ooh.
green
I know,
beans
sounds good.
almondine. And,
Ooh.
as a foodie, I mean, it's amazing.
But I'll tell you, there are so many misconceptions about this program. So when this is such a common thing in the nonprofit sector, I'm sure in business too, but we were told, you can't do that. There's no way to safely get the food from here to there so quick. And so we were like, no, there's got to be a way. We're going to figure it out. And people were like, you're crazy. There's too many rules. There's too many regulations. And so we started doing our research, and we learned about the Good Samaritan Act, which helps protect people from being sued with foodborne illnesses from donated food. So that's number one. Number two, they were like, you need the food flash frozen, which is a huge misconception in food rescue. And that's why a lot of people don't do it. And so then we decided to put together a food safety committee to help us plan this project, to help us pilot this thing. And we thought, let's go to the health district. Those guys know everything about
Right.
food safety. So we asked one of those people to sit on this committee, and they helped us design this perfectly timed out procedure to help us do this
Which
thing
was
the
smart.
right way.
Get them on the committee because they got to approve it anyways.
Exactly.
Go to their
Let-
lap. How do we do
Let,
this?
let their
You're
brains
right.
do the hard work because they're experts.
Yeah.
What do we know about food safety? And so that's what it's all about. That's a perfect example of just one. Whoever that Southern Nevada health district worker was, Tanya maybe, it started with a T. She was the just one person that made a difference in that program.
Yeah, just the one person
Yeah.
that made a difference in the
in that program. And
yeah.
now we're able to operate it, and we're able to show that it's able to be done. And so now we're just looking for more casino partners that want to participate in this program with us.
Right.
What the goal is to have the entire strip rescuing food. Because even during COVID, when many nonprofits shut their doors, there was a huge food shortage in Southern Nevada. And we were grateful that we did not close our doors. We were kind of crazy during those days. Like, we didn't know. I mean, there were bodies piling up in trucks in New York. Like, it
Remember
was
those? Like watching all that on the television?
Oh, yeah.
Those
And
stories were like bananas.
it was crazy. And we were showing up and we were delivering to people that had COVID, not understanding really at that time, because it was like March. We didn't know what COVID really was. And we were literally wearing masks and walking up to people's doors. And we were serving 58,000 people a month during COVID, which was crazy.
Well, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll wrap it up with how do people get a hold of you.
Love it.
And then I'm going to sneeze. You know, you have to sneeze.
You have
I'm
to
gonna
sneeze right now.
any
Bananas. You're
Wait,
not
look
going
at
to
the
do
light.
it.
You're supposed
Bananas.
to look at the light. Look at the light.
Or if you
Look at the
say like
light.
mushrooms or bananas. Oh, he did it anyway. Damn. We were wrong.
I couldn't help it.
He didn't
We
look
were
at,
wrong.
he
There's
didn't
gonna
look
be
at the
two more.
light.
You got to have 3.
Yeah, they're going to come. So we're going to come back, tell everybody how you could donate, how just one person like yourself made the difference. Now we should start something just 2 because there's 2 of you to
Just
make an
2.
incredible difference, right? And then I want to talk about the last segment is how I came up with just one for one and how you guys graciously
Love that.
let us do that to help you out with children. So we'll be back
Love
in just
that.
a minute. He'll drop it a point, I'm telling you. Yes. Welcome back,
yay,
everybody.
that's good.
I love it.
Hey, just one for one. Ladies are in the house.
Just for one. No, you're just
I'm
for
just
one.
one for one.
We're in the just one
Yeah,
project.
see how it's confusing?
Yes, I know. People are getting confused,
I
but
know.
we're gonna let them know now.
Yeah, we're going to let them know now. So the Just One Project, you guys have been doing a great job. It's been around for years.
Yes.
You raise millions of dollars. You feed millions of homeless people. I met you and you said, and I came up with this just one for one.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I wanted your permission. I would never do anything without your
That was
blessing.
really sweet, though.
What's that?
That was so sweet.
Well, I wanted to do something that meant a lot to me, which was taking care of homeless kids and teenagers, right? Because there's a lot of them, 300 a year in Las Vegas and Henderson. So I figured, well, how could people donate if they don't have a lot of money? Because sometimes people don't want to participate because they don't have $100 and they don't have $500 and they
Right,
don't-
or even 20.
yeah, or even 20. They don't know how to give.
Yeah.
But most people, not everybody, have $1. So we came up with, along with your help, just one for one, where people could go on our website, justoneforone.org, and it's very simple. And you could donate $1 a month, $1 a paycheck. $1 could go a long way, right? Just
Yeah.
$1. And we've been pretty successful so far, but it's just getting the word out, right? And those dollars are going to go right to the Just One Project because you guys know what to do with the money.
Yes. Love
I'm
that.
working and getting better at raising it,
Yes.
but you guys know what to do when you
We
get
do.
it.
We'll put it to good use for sure.
Yeah, so we're really excited about that. I did a few presentations at a few of my friends' companies. It was very awkward at first. Remember?
Yeah.
Your first couple?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
gosh.
I just bombed it. I felt like, what am I doing?
was looking at pictures recently, and I was looking at clothing I would wear to work, and I was like, I would be in my like Lululemon like
All sweats.
all sweats.
She'd just be in baggy sweats,
A hair in a
tees,
bun.
and like a plain Hanes t-shirt.
Yeah, and now I'm like, I would come into work, and people would be like,
Are you okay?
you're not supposed to be here. You must be off. So it
I
is
feel like
funny
we swapped-
evolution.
We swapped the way we dressed because now I'm comfortable and you get dressed up.
I know.
And before it was
Oh yeah, you dress like a
How do
dime.
people donate to the Just One Project? Your website, phone
You don't
number,
want to talk
etc.
about our fashion, Aaron?
No.
Right, you're over that?
You know, my job
So,
is to keep it
I
on
love
track
it.
because I'll like
Director.
squirrel, butterfly all the time. And if JT's
I love
here,
that.
me and
Story of our
JT will
lives.
Of
get
course.
off. Like, but go ahead.
So
how do they donate?
The great thing about donating is it is the easiest thing on the planet to do, really. Our website, thejustoneproject.org, is a great place.
everything is spelled out. So a lot of times I get the question, is it ONE or is it the number one? So it's the Just One Project realestate.org. Everything is spelled out.
Perfect. And you go on there and it says
It's donate. There's just a donate button,
Right.
but it's really
It's
great.
on the
It's super
it's on
easy.
the upper right corner.
But really, we want everybody to follow us on Instagram too, because if you want to, take a look at where your funds are going, literally you can see every day we're in action. I think that's one of the coolest things about donating to the Just One Project or donating to the Just One Project through your foundation. It's you can literally follow us on Instagram, and every single day you're seeing your donations at work. And I think that that's really amazing to be able to see tangible work being done every day, especially in the mass way that we do
Right.
it.
And then knowing that, over 92 cents of every dollar coming into our organization is going directly to our program.
And that's a
It's-
lot more
it's
than
huge.
other
And just an update,
organizations,
it was
right?
actually 96 cents. We calculate it every year, and it was recently just 96.
Oh,
So
which
anybody
is
out there
huge
that works
because
for
it does fluctuate sometimes.
works for a casino, or you're a business owner and you want to come and do a tour,
Mm-hmm.
you can go down to, where's your office? Where's it at?
1401 North Decatur.
Yep, and you guys give an
the
amazing
charity
tour.
girls.
And if you have an organization where maybe you want to donate your time
Mm-hmm.
and bring your whole staff, because I know for us it was a really team building kind of event
Yeah.
to give, right?
Yes, we do that all the time.
How many people did you had like a sea of people.
About 25, I think.
And wasn't it so easy? Like there was no question.
No, you put us exactly where you wanted us.
Yeah.
Your people did.
And you were
We all had a
busy the
job.
whole time. Nobody was bored.
No.
I love that.
There's always something to do.
I love that. Because sometimes you go out to volunteer and you don't feel
You're
like.
standing around and then you're like, wait, why am I even here?
Yeah.
Oh, no. They would have found something for us. You're one guy. I don't know what, forget his name.
It's gotta be Yosi.
Yosi.
Yeah, he was on it.
Yeah.
He was like,
Yosi.
He's the best.
He's the best.
he really
so
is.
good.
Give him a shout out,
He's
right?
such a good human, and so grateful we found him. So grateful.
Well, Las Vegas and Henderson as a whole is grateful to have you two
Thank you.
people. You're doing an
Yeah.
amazing job. And it's hard not even to get emotional by saying, you just get
Yeah.
emotional in your eyes too by
Yeah.
saying that of what you guys have accomplished over the years and how much food you provide for so many people. It's just outstanding. It's unmeasurable.
And what's funny, or not funny, but when you think about, I was just at Rachel's Kitchen the other day, and some woman saw my heart logo, and she said, "Do you work there?" And I said, "Yeah, I do." And she started crying, and she said, "Thank you so much." She's a
I
client
have
of
so
ours.
many of those stories.
Yeah.
It gets bananas. Even just a couple weeks ago, I was at Viore, and the lady behind was like, wait, I know that pink heart. And then she's like, I follow you on social. And then she's like, hey, I want to do a team bonding experience. I'm like, that's amazing. And then same day as I got to my car, I was leaving the parking garage. The parking attendant was like, hey, I volunteer with your organization with my school. And I was like, oh, is that the Pop Up and Give? And she's like, yeah. She's like, I love it. I can't wait to get back in now that school's back.
I just thought of something that we should do.
Yeah.
So you guys actually are the sponsor now for the Marianas Golf Tournament.
Yes. We're the beneficiary.
You're the beneficiary,
Yes.
which is amazing.
That's our favorite.
Yeah.
Like, what a
Well, because
great
Ruben was
tournament.
looking for a local place. Instead of giving
Yeah.
money someplace else,
Sure.
you don't know where the money goes. He knows exactly where it's going. So it was a
Yeah.
no-brainer
Yes.
putting that together, right? But how many companies are out there, if you're listening,
Yeah.
that you don't have somebody local and you're doing golf tournaments? We should contact every golf course,
yes.
right? Think of that. And say, hey,
Yeah.
you want a local
Yeah.
beneficiary to your golf charity? Why don't you interview the Just One
No,
project?
I think that's a great idea.
Speaking of golf, our golf tournament is around the
Around the
corner.
corner.
Wow, what
Uh-oh,
a
here it
good
comes.
plug.
So
That
Friday-
was good.
Friday, 10/10, so October 10th. It's going to be at the Revere in Henderson.
Mm-hmm.
Stunning course. It's absolutely gorgeous.
We will be there, as usual.
As you should. Isn't
Yep.
it fun?
It
It's a fun
is such
day.
a blast. What a
Yeah.
blast.
It is a lot of
There's
fun.
like something on like every 3 holes, which is great because you don't
Every
get
hole?
bored. Every
Yeah,
hole.
somebody's there every
Every
hole.
hole.
It'll be fun. Yeah. So we call that our Big Cup Golf Tournament. It's our 4th annual. We are super excited about it. And yeah, I can't wait for that.
And
day.
your beneficiary is you.
Yes, we
Yeah.
have to
That
raise
works
our
out
own
great.
money. We're actually in a little bit of a deficit right now, and so this golf tournament is super important for us right now. We don't want to end the year in the red.
Mm-hmm.
We need to cover some programs so that we don't have to disrupt services.
All right, so we got to get that
Yeah,
out there.
it's
the
super
next
important.
month. We will,
Yeah.
we'll help you any way we can.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So thank you, ladies, for coming.
Thank you for
for
having
It was
us.
great. We're going to have you again in the future, maybe one more
Awesome.
time before the golf tournament.
Great.
So we can get that out
Okay.
there and get you some more people on the holes, right?
Okay.
The
Love
sponsor
that.
holes. We'll talk a little more detail about that.
That'd be awesome.
Love that.
Okay. Love you guys. Thanks for everything you do for Las Vegas. We'll be right back. talking about some real estate stuff. That's what you're listening for in a minute. Wow, that was a whirlwind,
That was awesome.
right?
Yeah, that was great.
I mean, I wish we had one more microphone, Bart, but
No, I enjoyed listening and learning.
yeah,
some
their
stuff,
organization is pretty amazing what they did from here to here.
It's phenomenal.
It's crazy. And I just got a text from John, the
Yeah.
owner of Grape Street Cafe. Hey, sometimes you want to go
Where
everybody knows your name, baby. Everybody
At Grape Street.
at Grape Street. All right. But we screwed it all up. And he texts me and he goes, look, dude, get it right. He goes, really? He goes, opened downtown Summerlin in 2014. Been open for 28 years now overall. Love you guys.
We were close.
We were close.
Yeah.
You know,
For a Tiger, you were right on.
I was pretty close. It is our favorite spot. So, hey, we got some sellers that are listening. They always listen. A lot of our houses sell through our radio show, Bart. So we got a couple of houses of the week. I'm just going to get right to it.
Do it.
Just talk about it. Number one, 2349 Valandry Court. That is in the Fountains. That's where I live.
Right.
In the Fountains. This house
Beautiful.
is for sale for 1.9. It's on a half acre, 6,100 square feet. A beautiful property. 4 bedrooms, 5 baths, pool, spa, gorgeous property, guard gated community.
That's got to be the lowest price home in that.
It actually is.
Yeah.
Yeah, lowest price. It's a little outdated.
Yeah.
But if you can get this right
Well,
around there.
we know the people that can make it look great.
Oh, yeah, we've done it.
We've done
Okay.
it. You just did it.
I just did it. Next one. This is a great one, too. We're doing high ends today. 9390 Stange Avenue. This is 2.85 in the Northwest, 2 acres, 2 houses, both single story, one 3,500, one about 1,200 square feet, 2 complete houses, 2 separate addresses, incredible casino-like pool, spa, waterfalls front and back, all remodeled, 9-car garage, RV garage, what water rights? What am I missing, Bart?
Well, it's a resort on it's its own resort.
Yeah, horse property.
Right. Anybody that wants to do Verbo, that'd be an amazing one, right?
Right. And now we're going to take this one down to earth, and then we're going to talk about this. 841 East Valiant Avenue. It's 329.9. It's out at 160 West Basin. This property is 1 story, 1,250 square feet.
Brand new.
In Pahrump.
2.5 baths.
2.5 baths. Brand new, modern, contemporary.
2 primary bedrooms.
2 bedrooms and great backyard for $329.
Yeah. Now, excuse me, you didn't say a condo or a townhouse.
No, it's
right?
a house.
It's a house.
Yeah, it's a house.
Where the heck can you find a brand new home anywhere near that price?
You can't.
Yeah.
So let's talk about that real quick because we got a few minutes. You know, we're talking about rates. We're really looking forward to the rates going down because the rates really affect the people that are spending $200, $300, and $400.
Right.
And here's why. If you have a rate that's 7% on a $400,000 house, you put them a minimum down, you're about $3,000 a month. Well, that takes that person that's making $70,000, $80,000 a year out of the ballpark.
Well, especially in Las Vegas, I don't remember what the medium income is. I think it's around 60,000.
I think it's around 70 or so
Yeah, it's under 70
for a household.
Yeah. Oh, for a household, yes. And so you know, a lot of those people just can't.
You can't afford it because you got a car payment, you got this, you got that. You can't afford a $3,000 house payment.
We need rates to come down.
And that's why that segment of the market is getting hurt so bad.
Right.
That's why the rates are that's why they affect that so bad. Now, if you're spending $1 million and you're financing, okay, the rate goes up, you spend $800 now. You're still buying something
Right.
at a need, right?
Well, and you can.
at a necessity.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you're in that income bracket to afford a home like that, these rates don't affect you.
Not affecting that much. Maybe a little bit of what you want, you can't get, but it's not that much.
But by the way, this is why we're building in Pahrump right now,
yes.
right?
Yes.
Because you can afford $329. You can qualify for. I'm not saying you. I mean, you know, that segment that can't qualify for the $400, and they can't find a house here in Vegas for $329, right? And you know, I've been living up there now for about 3 months.
Right, well, here's a prime example. Bart, you came on the radio show today. It took you about 40 minutes to get here, right?
Yeah.
If you were living out there in Centennial Hills, it'd take you 40 minutes.
Exactly. Well,
What's
it
the
used to
difference?
take me 30 minutes to get to the office. from here, living here.
Right. I know. So that Pahrump project that we have going on, and if you're someone that's looking for an acre and you want water, no water bill, you get a well, septic tank, 1,600 square feet, 3, 2, and 2, you're going to be right around that $400,000 mark. Where are you going to buy that at for a brand new home? Nowhere. So I really wanted to talk about those interest rates because they do make a difference. They really do for a lot of people. And I noticed also in condos and townhomes, where our median sales price right now is $485. That we kind of measure, right?
Right.
Median sales price kind of dictates. It's a measuring stick where we see where the market's going up or down, along with inventory.
Right.
Inventory, 7,200 single family homes, a little under 3,000 townhomes and condos. We're over 10,000, right?
10.6-ish.
Yeah, combined.
Yeah.
Well, the median sales price for condos and townhouses has dropped down to $285, $290.
It was over
It was
$300.
$315.
Yeah.
So you could see those are going down because they're not being purchased.
Right.
And the investor who would buy, I would say, like your first-time investor that maybe not paying cash, they want an investment property. You're not doing it financing anymore.
Yeah.
Because if you're financing an investment
don't
property
pencil out.
and you're trying to get the rent to cover the payment, you're going to have to put 50% down or more. 60%.
Unless you buy in Pahrump.
Unless you buy a Pahrump, right? So that segment of the of buyers have gone.
Right.
So that's really getting beat up a little bit. However, Fed chair, they have met, whatever you want to call it. Those guys have all met, and we're going to have, we predict, a couple interest rate drops this year. That
Hopefully in September we have a half a point one at least. I hope.
That's what we're thinking, which is going to help. But then by December we'll have another one, and then spring, watch what happens in 2026.
It's a good time to buy right now. It's a great time to buy.
It is. And if you purchase through our lender, the rate ain't going to affect you. It will at first, but then when they go down, you can refinance it. We don't charge anything.
Right.
It's free refi.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Right?
It's awesome.
So what I would do is once rates go down, once inventory follows it going down,
Right.
then prices start going up.
Yep.
If you wait till then, okay, yeah, you're going to get a lower payment and a good price for a house. But if the values are going up, if you don't buy now, you're going to miss that.
I like how you break it down where you talk about the percentage, maybe 20% that are forward thinkers.
Yeah, let's break it down.
Okay.
Ramon, give me some music because we're breaking it down. Oh, we don't. We got 1 minute. We ain't breaking nothing
That's
down.
a teaser.
It is a teaser for next week.
Yeah.
Listen to how we break it down and show you really how you should buy now, even though the rates are a little higher. You're going to save more money in appreciation than you would paying a couple, $200 or $300 more in a payment.
Right.
So just one project we had on the show. Fantastic. Great having Brooke and Cynthia. They are amazing humans. 702-310-6683. If you're looking to buy or sell a house, you need a cash advance. Your house is destroyed. Maybe you need cash within a week. Give us a call, 702-310-6683. Bart, great to have you here.
Great to be here.
Hey, who
as
hired me
always.
31 years ago?
Best hire ever. I did.
Best hire ever. Bart Sloan hired me. Guys, see you next week. We are out. Enjoy your ride to Pahrump.
Thank you.